What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tough Kid and welcome back to another video. I hope you are all doing good. Today is Sunday and then let's do the market breakdown. Let's go through some pairs for the week. So without any waste of time, let's get straight to it. Let's start with the US oil. So with the US oil, last week I took a position on US oil, but it ended up I took a position on the US oil right here, but it ended up pushing all the way to the backside up to the entry once again. But I took profit around this level after price retraced up to this side. So that was it. So price has now retraced back to the back again, like retesting it here. So we want another push all the way to the downside again. So we'll be taking our entry right after the close of the 4-hour candle around this region. So after the close of the 4-hour candle, you place your tool right here, and then you put your stop losses right here, and then you tape all the way up to this side or this side. Here will be perfect. So that will be it for US oil. You can see a perfect break and then a retest and then a push to the downside. So from the 4-hour time frame, that's how you are going to see it. But on the H1 time frame, you can wait for some patterns to be created. So from the H1 time frame, you can wait for market to break out of this or market to close below this, and then you take your position below the trend line, put your TP here, and then the same profit target here. So that's actually it for the US oil. That's how I am looking at it. That's how I am seeing the US oil right now. So that's it for the US oil. Let's move on to some of the pairs. So let's start off with GBP JPY. This is crazy, bro. So with GBP JPY, we can see price has come into a resistance reading. Price is actually in a bullish market, but since price has come into a strong resistance, I'll be waiting for a confirmation to sell from this point. But when price end up breaking above this resistance region, when price end up breaking above it, I'll wait for a retest and then a continuation to the upside. So that's basically it for GBP JPY. Price has come into a strong resistance. So that's how I am seeing on GBP JPY. But I think I'm highly considering selling this right at this point when price give me a very nice confirmation up to this point, up to this level. So that's it. When price give me a very nice confirmation, cause this my risk to reward, my risks will be very small. So that's how I'm seeing GBP JPY. Price has come into a strong resistance here, and then that's how I'm seeing it. That's how I am anticipating for price to do with the GBP JPY. So let's move on to GBP USD. With GBP USD is crazy. Let's start off from the daily time frame. So last week we had CPI coming in, and then price has already come into a strong resistance. You can see price came here, they couldn't break it, and now ended up breaking above it. breaking above the support. Now retesting it. So since price is retesting it, want a continuation to the upside. That's simple market structure. Very simple market structure, but you can see price has been playing around this level here. Price has been playing a lot around this level here, and then you can clearly see this rejection was crazy. This rejection was crazy, but I'm already in a trade with this one. Let me show you. I'm already in a trade with this one, which is the GBP USD, and then let's go to the 4-hour time frame so you can see what's happening. So from the 4-hour time frame, you can see still price is still holding on to the support here for a push to the upside. So my markups is still valid, and then I enter the position right after the close of this candle. Right after the close of this, above this candle here, and then you can clearly see price retreated back into my resistance, my stop losses zone, and then I'm still in stop loss. You can see 26 stop loss. It's cool because I'm just looking forward for market to move back inside and then continue pushing to the upside. So when price is able to push upside, and now you can see here is a strong support, strong support here. Break out of it, give the resistance here, price push down, price push down, price push down, price push down, and then a support. So I'm hoping price probably push up to the upside, and then in the long run, when price is able to break out of this resistance, just want a retest and then a push to the next zone, which is this point. So that's also it for GBP USD, and then let's go to CAD JPY. CAD JPY also, you can see the overall trend of CAD JPY is price is actually pushing to the upside. You can see I have very long trend line coming right here, very long trend line coming right here. Price break out of here, came back for a retest, push to the upside. Now price playing around this level here. Price is playing around this level here, but it's all good. We know how we deal with the market. So with this one also, price has currently come into a support here, a resistance here, and price has been playing around this resistance level. But where I am looking at to take the position is here, as well at this level, because I see price pushing to the upside up to this resistance zone or level here before price dropping all the way to the downside. But let me clear this one. That's how I'm looking for price to push more to the upside here before dropping all the way to the downside. So that's how I'm looking at for CAD JPY. That's how I am basically looking at for CAD JPY. So that's also it for CAD JPY. You can see CAD JPY and then GBP JPY is similar. It's very, very similar. And then let's deal with one crypto, which is BTC. So with BTC, let me start off from the daily time frame. So let me go to the weekly time frame, and then I have something to show you from the weekly time frame. So from the weekly time frame, you can see price this right here is a very strong support. You see, price here is a neckline. Price break out of the neckline right here and then came back for a retest to the neckline here. But we want a continuation to the downside. But market is also giving us a different structure from a time frame. You can see from the daily time frame, market start off from pushing from lower to high, then higher low, then higher high, higher low, and then created this higher high right here, and then here is a higher low right here. So what am I looking at or anticipating? Now you can clearly see price has come into the neckline of this market. Price has come into the neckline of this market, and now from the weekly time frame, price is giving us a bullish side of the market. But the weekly or the daily and the 4-hour must be in the same position. Maybe when the daily is in a bullish, the 4-hour must also be in a bullish side of the market to make the market very, very, very easy for us. But the weekly time frame, when I see the market, how the market is also creating how the market is creating the resistance here. You can see these two candles created a very long wick rejection here, which is indicating a strong bearish push to the downside. But let's keep scaling to the downside so we can see what's really happening. So on the daily time frame, we can clearly see now price is giving us a very nice rejection right here, a very nice rejection. Price has come and then retest that strong weekly support right here, giving us a support. So but the overall trend is price retested the neckline and then a push to the downside. But on the daily time frame, price has given us a higher low, higher high, higher low type of formation, and now price has came into a support right here, indicating a push to the upside. You understand? Indicating a push to the upside. But now what we are basically going to wait for price to give us is that when price is able to reject this level, heavily, when price is able to reject this level heavily, then we go in for a buy to the upside. You understand? When price reject this level heavily, give us a weak rejection right there and then reject it and push up to the upside. But if not, we wait for price to break out of this level here, to break out of this zone like this, to break out of this zone here, come back for a proper retest and then a push all the way to the downside, and then a push all the way to the downside. Since the whole market structure of the BTC is in a downtrend, but on the daily time frame you can see price pushing higher low, higher type of formation to the upside. So on the daily time frame you can see a clear market structure right there. But with the 4-hour time frame, since it's where we always take our entry right there, price is actually doing a lot of stuff here. Price is actually doing a lot of stuff here. So this is the 4-hour time frame. So in the 4-hour time frame, this can be more resistant, but we want price to actually sell to the downside. Price actually sell to the downside because the momentum has to be to the downside, and now we can clearly see how price is making all these structures. Let's move on to the daily time frame again. So on the daily time frame, we can see what price is actually showing us. So let me draw this trend line here and see. Let's move back to the daily time frame. So this time around we have to end up with patterns, but since how this structure has been created, I don't want to be a victim of this setup. I don't want to be a victim of this setup. So basically, when the price break out of this crazy zone here, when the price break out of this crazy zone, will come into a support here, come back for upper retest, and then a push all the way to the downside. This daily trend line, it just want us to know what is price really doing. So that's how I'm looking, or that's how I'm seeing the market, a boost to the downside in the long run. So that's it for you guys. If you found value in this video, please hit down the subscribe button once again. See you in the next video. Bye.